What if the most beautiful moments on Earth happen before most people even wake up? For a few quiet minutes, the world changes. Cities glow gold. Mountains catch fire with sunlight. Clouds turn pink and orange like a painting. And suddenly, ordinary places become unforgettable. Today, we're traveling across the planet to discover 30 of the most breathtaking sunrise spots in the world. Some are famous, some are hidden, but every single one will make you want to set your alarm ridiculously early. Starting with one of the most iconic sunrise locations on Earth, Mount Bromo, Indonesia. As dawn breaks over this active volcano, thick clouds drift through the valleys while the surrounding peaks slowly appear through the mist. It looks less like Earth and more like another planet. Next, Angkor Wat in Cambodia. Watching the first light reflect across the ancient temple pools feels almost surreal. The silhouette of the towers against the sunrise has become legendary for a reason. And if you time it right, the entire sky explodes into shades of orange and purple. Then there's Santorini, Greece. Most people talk about Santorini sunsets, but sunrise here feels quieter, softer, almost magical. White buildings glow under golden light while the Aegean Sea slowly wakes beneath the cliffs. Now imagine standing above the clouds in Helical National Park, Hawaii. At over 10,000 feet above sea level, the sunrise here feels cosmic. As sunlight spreads across volcanic landscapes, it genuinely feels like standing on another world. And speaking of unreal landscapes, Cappadocia, Turkey. Hundreds of colorful hot air balloons rise into the sky just as the sun appears over the valleys. Fairy chimneys, ancient cave homes, soft golden light everywhere. It's one of the most photogenic mornings on Earth. Next stop, Moraine Lake, Canada. When sunrise hits the turquoise water and snow-covered peaks of the Canadian Rockies, the reflection becomes almost perfectly symmetrical. For photographers, this place is paradise. Then there's the Taj Mahal in India. At sunrise, the crowds are smaller, the temperature's cooler, and the marble changes color as the sunlight slowly intensifies. Pink, gold, soft white. It's breathtaking from the very first moment of daylight. Now let's head to Japan, specifically Mount Fuji. Watching the sunrise behind Japan's most famous mountain is one of those bucket list experiences people never forget. And during cherry blossom season, it somehow becomes even more beautiful. In Norway, the Lofoten Islands offer something completely different. Jagged mountains rise directly from icy waters, while soft Arctic light creates an atmosphere that feels peaceful and dramatic at the same time. Sometimes the sunrise colors here barely look real.
Meanwhile, in Africa, few places compare to Serengeti National Park in Tanzania. As the sun rises across endless grasslands, wildlife slowly begins to move. Elephants, giraffes, lions. The entire landscape comes alive with light. And then there's Machu Picchu in Peru, watching sunrise emerge through the Andes Mountains and slowly reveal the ancient Incan city. The unforgettable. Clouds drift between the ruins, while sunlight slowly spills across the terraces. It feels ancient, mysterious, timeless. Now imagine seeing sunrise above the city skyline in Dubai. From the top of the Burj Khalifa, the world's tallest building, the desert horizon glows, while the city slowly wakes below you. The contrast between nature and futuristic skyscrapers is incredible. But not every sunrise needs a city or mountain. Sometimes simplicity is what makes a place special, like the beaches of the Maldives. Soft waves, crystal clear water, perfect silence, just the sound of the ocean, and the first light reflecting across endless blue. Then there's Iceland, especially places like Jökulsárlón Glacier Lagoon. Icebergs floating quietly across icy water, while sunrise paints the sky in pastel colors. It feels almost dreamlike. And in Italy, sunrise over Venice is pure magic. Before the crowds arrive, the canals become calm and peaceful. Golden light reflects across the water, while gondolas drift silently through empty streets. It's a completely different city in the early morning. Now let's go to Namibia. The dunes of Sossusvlei are some of the tallest in the world, and when sunrise hits the red sand, the shadows create dramatic patterns that photographers travel thousands of miles to capture. In Thailand, Sunrise at Phi Islands feels straight out of a movie. Towering limestone cliffs rise above turquoise water, while long-tail boats drift through the calm sea. It's tropical paradise at its finest. Then there's Petra, Jordan. The ancient stone city slowly glows red as sunlight enters the canyon. Watching the treasury appear in the early morning light feels like stepping into history itself.
And of course, we can't forget New York City. Seeing sunrise from Brooklyn Bridge or top of the Rock transforms the entire skyline. For a few minutes, the city feels calm before millions of people begin their day. Now imagine sunrise inside the Sahara Desert. No buildings, no traffic, no noise. Just endless dunes changing color as the first sunlight touches the sand. It's one of the quietest and most powerful experiences imaginable. Meanwhile, in Australia, Uluru creates one of the world's most unique sunrises. The massive rock formation changes color dramatically as the sun rises over the outback. Deep red turns bright orange, then glowing gold. It's mesmerizing. In Switzerland, the Alps become absolutely stunning at dawn. Places like Zermatt and Interlaken offer snow-covered peaks glowing under soft morning light, while lakes mirror the surrounding mountains perfectly. And then there's Bali, specifically the sunrise trek at Mount Bacha. After hiking in darkness, travelers reach the summit just in time to watch sunlight spread across volcanic landscapes and distant lakes. Exhausting? Yes, worth it. Absolutely. Now let's talk about one of the most underrated sunrise destinations, Bhutan. Hidden deep in the Himalayas, places like Tiger's Nest Monastery feel almost spiritual at dawn. Mist rises through the mountains while prayer flags flutter in the wind. It's peaceful in a way that's hard to describe. In Paris, sunrise from Trocadero offers one of the best views of the Eiffel Tower without massive crowds. The city slowly lights up while the streets remain surprisingly quiet. A rare moment of calm in one of the world's busiest destinations. Then there's Antarctica. Yes, Antarctica. Few people ever experience sunrise here, but those who do describe it as unforgettable. Massive ice landscapes glow pink and blue, while the silence feels almost unreal. It's one of the last truly wild places on Earth. Closer to home for many travelers, the Grand Canyon delivers incredible sunrise views as sunlight slowly reveals layers of rock stretching endlessly into the distance. The colors constantly change minute by minute. No photo fully captures it. And finally, Mount Kilimanjaro, Tanzania. After climbing through the night, hikers reach the summit just as the sun rises above the clouds. At that altitude, the entire world below feels endless. It's not just a sunrise. It feels like an achievement. The truth is, sunrise changes the way we see places. Famous landmarks become quieter. Nature feels more alive. And for a few brief moments, so which sunrise destination would you visit first? The volcanoes of Indonesia, the temples of Cambodia, the mountains of Peru, or the beaches of the Maldives? Tell us in the comments below. And if this video inspired your next adventure, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and join us for more incredible travel journeys from around the world.